So I was glad to see the Soul Train Award show honor the greatness of Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis with the Legend Award. Um, Jam and Lewis, if you grew up the 80s, the early 90s especially, but especially in that early 80s period with the Minneapolis sound and what have you, their production work and songwriting was some of the most important, influential, and inspiring work. These cats work with so many acts, Glass Knight and the Pips, was the SOS Band, even an early recording with Ice-T, but they hit their payday with the SOS Band. That was big, big, big. Of course, everybody knew New Edition, and of course with Sherelle and Alexander O'Neal. And then the mother load of it all was when they hit with Janet Jackson, and that solidifies was the deal. Obviously with New Edition later, and the Human League in between, and I'm thinking of all these acts off the top of the dome because they did Herb Albert. I mean, the list goes on. They had a hit with so many acts. Ralph Tresvant solo, they work with so many acts. Nice to see the tribute that was done, The Sounds of Blackness, which was a big part, Optimistic, which was a great song. Remember when they put that out back in the early 90s on their Perspective Records label. And then being on the stage jam, Terry Lewis, and they had Babyface, who would have been considered a rival with LA and Babyface, but that was cool to see Babyface playing guitar with Jam and Lewis. And of course, when he brought Morris Day and Jerome, and from the time brought that up there and what have you, it was cool to see the cats getting together and paying tribute and respect. Um, Very, very, very great to see that they're being honored. Long overdue, mind you, because we're talking many, many years of hits and what they represented. They songwriting hit machine, following the traditions of with LA and Babyface during their peak, their prime, as their peers, but also the Gambling Huff, Holland Dozier Holland, now Rogers Bernard Edwards. Um, they had a great run, and I can go on about what Jam and Lewis accomplished. There's so many. Good to see Stokely from Mint Condition did Breaking My Heart, Pretty Brown Eyes, because Mint Condition was on Perspective Records. And those guys paid some serious dues. It was great to see they acknowledged Clarence Avant, known as the Black Godfather of black music in the business. Leon Silvers, who helped them out, known from the Silvers and his great production work on Solar Records. And of course with Prince, Minneapolis, who gave them a foot in the door, you know. So with the time association also teaching them things, driving them, one of the many forces that drove them. And it was great to hear these guys chop it up. Good to see Jerome Benton and everything too last night. Oh no, Sunday night. So because a lot of that audience in there either worked with them indirectly or sampled or something. That's how big Jam and Lewis's catalog is, and um, it's great to see these guys getting honored. It's important to give them roses and throw them roses at people when they're alive and say thank you for what you contribute to the sound, to the spirit, to the soul. So anyway, put some respect by Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, Soul Train Legend Award winners. That's my thoughts and takes. It was great to see them being honored. Nice to remember music. Nice to see some faces coming back. Alexander, Sherelle. Great to see some folks back in the house. All right, that's my thoughts and takes with Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis getting the Soul Train Legend Awards. Feel free to give me your thoughts and takes. What are your favorite productions and songs that they did, artists that they work with? Feel free to give me your take and thoughts. You need to respect it because music ain't been like that. And especially when you can see a body of work and look at it 20 plus years from now. How many acts do you see today that's going to have that kind of catalog? All right, that's my take. Y'all have a good day. Peace.